were a lot of inquiries from the guests and they confirmed that they will be joining. So we'll start bang on time. Before starting, I would like to introduce you with the rules of the Toastmasters. Basically, we avoid talking about sex, religion, politics, anything that can hurt the sentiment of other people. And we should keep our phone on silent mode. So I give you 10 seconds, everyone, to put your phone on silent mode. Rahul, right? You're TTM, right?
Yeah.
It's okay, we'll do it. Okay. So I hope all of us have put our phone on silent mode. Now we must all stand up to recite the mission of Toastmasters. Please raise your hand up. The mission of Toastmasters is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Thank you all. Meeting number 661 open, and I would like to call the presiding officer of our club, Toastmasters, Dr. Shravasti. She is serving as an assistant professor in the university here in Gurgaon. Please welcome our presiding officer, Toastmasters, Shravasti.
Thank you, Toastmasters Shreya, for that very sweet and kind information. A very good morning and a warm welcome to all of you.
Good morning.
I am especially excited for our meeting today because it's one of many new things, many new changes, many new transitions that I am going through at this point. Of course, the biggest of it, as you all are aware, today is our 661st session, which also happens to be the last term for the presently serving EC, Executive Committee of our club. From next session onwards, starting in the month of July, we will have a whole new set of people who will be at the helm of taking our sessions forward. And I congratulate that entire new team, and I also say a big kudos to all of us who were part of this team, running and serving our club from January right up until the end of June. In these last 6 months, there are a lot of learnings that I have had. But today, I would like to encapsulate those learnings in exactly 3 lessons that were reiterated for me. Integrity, honesty, and learning to put the needs of the larger whole over my own personal needs. Until and unless I was able to actually listen and understand and imbibe these qualities in me, it was not possible. It was not easy to continue serving, irrespective of the numerous upheavals that we have seen. Starting from looking at different people who joined the EC and had to leave us for one reason or the other, to another humongous challenge personally for me, which was the change in venue itself that we had. Since I live in Jhajjar, it was slightly difficult. And my dear fellow Toastmasters, let me tell you, all the things that we did properly, the onus of it all rests primarily with my EC members, people who were serving with me, the other 7 people with me. And also individual members, those of you who stepped up above and beyond your duties and responsibilities as being a member of our Millennium City Toastmasters Club. And there were so many learnings that I got from each one of you. And I thank you from my whole heart for giving me the opportunity to serve as your president for these 6 months. Boy, have I grown in ways and bounds that I am yet to discover in myself. And now on that note, I would like to take our session forward by first welcoming our guests present with us today. Can we please start with you? Tell us your name and what brings you here.
Yeah, my name is Tanvi Kiran. Basically, I come from Bihar, but currently staying in Gurugram, only in Sector 44. When it comes to my profession, I'm working in the healthcare industry. And what brings me here, so I attended Toastmasters the last couple of months ago in a speak-up session, right? So from there, I got to know about Toastmasters. Even I'm book reader, a business readers, like to love to read books. So from there, I got to know about Toastmasters.
Thank you. Welcome to our session today. Who else do we have?
So, hi, this is Vikamshi, and I'm working in Capgemini, and it's been 5 years in Capgemini and Gurgaon, and I've been living for around 2 years. And my role is consulting and research, so it's all about talking, communication, negotiation. So it's very important for me to develop that confidence. So this is the main reason that I'm doing it. And this is my first time.
Thank you so much. A warm welcome. And I can see a very special kind of people. I call them special because these are people who may have left, but then they chose to return. One such returning member of our club, Toastmaster Anurag. Why don't you introduce yourself?
So hi everyone, I'm Anurag and I'm a member of this club since last 3 years. And since due to my job change, it's not possible for me to come to this club on weekly basis. So today I came here again and wanted to explore meeting with the existing member of the club. So let's see.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster. Like I said, it's always good to have a mix of both new and ancient blood among us. That really peps up our sessions. And now with that, I would now like to hand over the stage space to the biggest party popper, not pooper, but party popper, the one who pops it and creates a huge hangama for us, all in a good way, our very own Toastmaster of the day. Today, to lead this particular session, Toastmaster Nayanshi is going to take center stage and walk us through what the last 13 years of MCTC has been, and she will tell you a little more on that. Toastmaster Nayanshi is a subject matter expert of English, and she is one person who has been a go-to person for me these last 6 months. So on that note, let us give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Nayanshi. Thank you, Shravasti, for the warm introduction. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Are you all excited for today's meeting?
Yes.
Why, sir?
Because
We always learn something.
Yes. I will tell you the reason why so, that today is not just another meeting. And reason I am going to tell you in my theme. But before this, as I am Nayanshi, your TMOD Toastmaster of the day, I am going to tell you how usual Toastmaster meeting works for the benefits of guests. Our usual Toastmaster meeting happens in 3 sessions: prepared speeches, where speakers prepare since months, since weeks, and then come here to speak. Then table topic session, impromptu session. An amazing part of that is guests can also take part in that. You just have to speak 1 to 2 minutes. Then last but not the least, evaluation, very important session of Toastmaster, where each person, each role player will be evaluated by the set of evaluators. Got it? So before we dive into the theme of our meeting, you seem
morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests.
Very good morning.
I was 10 years old when I used to watch a lot of Bollywood movies. I went to a family function and I was asked the same old question. What are you going to become when you grow up? I was fed up with the old replies, doctor, engineer or pilot. I wanted to be different from them. So what I replied, I want to become a bandit. I will become a robber. I will become these are some of the words which I used to, I'm feeling shy calling myself the cat. These are the words which came out of my mind and everyone was surprised to hear this. Only I was the one who was laughing in that moment. People didn't stop here. They again motivated me to share further details. They asked, why do you want to become a bandit? I replied, I had a vast collection of guns, smaller ones and bigger ones, and shooting was my hobby. People didn't stop here. They again probed me. They asked me, what does a dacoit do? With all the wisdom I had in my mind of Bollywood movies, I replied, a 10-year-old boy told that I will take away the pride of my choice. I was laughing, I was so happy, but no one else was laughing. After this incident, I observed that many of the relatives started keeping their child away from me. Biggest change. And even after 15 years, one lady asked my mother, what is your child doing now? Is he still collecting guns? Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sumit, for the amazing joke. Now, as I yes. Something here. This side. Yes, please. Aishwarya, you can come here. Nishi, you dash. That's a lot of space. I believe that AC. Just hold it for at least 30 seconds. As I told you that this meeting happens in 3 sessions: prepared speech and table topics and evaluation. And evaluation will be done by a set of evaluators. For this, we have someone who is going to have a keen observation since the starting of the meeting to the end of the meeting and about everything. Someone who joined, who is a member since 2024, who is working as a consultant in MNC and our next Vice President Education. Let's welcome Toastmaster Deepika.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nancy. Good morning, my fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. So today, I will be playing the role of general evaluator. So it is my responsibility to evaluate how the meeting went as a whole, what went correct, and what things we can improve upon. And I will not be alone in doing this evaluation. There is a specific set of evaluators for prepared speeches, for table topic speeches as well. And along with that, I'll have a tag team who will be helping me in doing this evaluation. So first, let me introduce our grammarian for today, Toastmaster Aishwarya.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. My name is Aishwarya and I have given the opportunity to become grammarian as I had to take this role in the last minute in presence of one member. So my work is to check whether the word of the day is being used properly or not. I would be taking note of correct usage and the creative usage, and I would be sharing the areas of improvement as lacking vigor or relaxed, and I would love to show a thumbs up in the order to encourage the speaker. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Now we have someone who will keep check on our asks. So let's welcome our ask counter of the day, Toastmaster Rupesh.
Hey, good morning everyone. As our counter today, I will be listening carefully for the filler words and sounds like you know. So there are fillers which we sometimes call as crutch word as well. Anyone wants to answer why we use this kind of fillers or crutch words?
Because our mind is thinking what to say next, so there is a gap that comes, so that's when we tend to say those filler words.
Thank you. This is correct explanation. So once our mind is a little bit in anxiousness because we are on stage and we are not getting that idea what to speak next. So that's the reason we have to use that filler word. So I will be keeping track of that and I will present the report by the end of the session. Thank you.
Now we have someone who has the power to disqualify this contestant or the speaker who is taking a lot of time or who is wrapping up the speech in very little time. So let's welcome our timer for today, Toastmaster Nishi.
So, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, good morning. My role as a timer is to monitor the time of each segment to be the prepared speeches, table topics, evaluation or TMOD sessions. For the prepared speeches, I'll show the green card at 5 minutes, yellow card at 6 minutes and red card at 7 minutes. If there is an icebreaker speech, I'll show the green card at 4 minutes, yellow card at 5 minutes and red card at 6 minutes. For table topics, I'll show the green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1.5 minutes, red card at 2 minutes. For the evaluation, I'll show the green card at 2 minutes, yellow card at 2.5 minutes, red card at 3 minutes. So there will be a 30-second grace period for each speech and evaluation. I'll share my report at the end of the meeting. Thank you. So green card, yellow card and then red card.
So I'll come at the time of evaluation. Till then, all the best to all of the speakers and over to you, Toastmaster Nancy.
Thank you, General Evaluator. As I told you, there's something exciting today. Any guesses? Yes, today is not just another meeting. It's a milestone we achieved that our MCTC has successfully completed 13 years of leadership and friendship. So today, before we dive into today's theme, I want to ask you, have you ever heard about a baker's dozen? Some of you, right? Not all of you. Dozen, everyone knows dozen is equals to 12. And a baker's dozen is equals to number 13. But why it happens so? It's an idiom that a baker's dozen is equals to number 13. But why it happens so? Before I tell you the reason, I have a question for you. Suppose you go into bakery shop and you order 12 cookies. By mistake or by anything, that baker gives you 13. What would you do? You will return one. I got it up saying it is a tasting cookie. Great.
I will ask him that it's a gift from me.
Great.
That's it. I'll ask for you and say thank you for the extra one. That I
Yes.
need right now.
And some people will keep it without telling. Like, it's a mistake, their mistake. Like doing money. Right? So baker's dozen many times ago, centuries ago we can say, bakers were punished for weighing underweight loaves. So they start practicing of giving 13 loaves instead of 12, just to avoid the punishment, for customer satisfaction, that they don't get angry. If we get any free thing, we will not get angry. So they start practicing, and it's known as a baker's dozen. But why it is really related to MCTC 13 years? Bakers gave 13th loaf as a customer satisfaction, as their extra efforts. So every time, as you know, success is rarely achieved by what we are doing. We have to put extra efforts. That is our 13th loaf. The good speaker finally gives one extra rehearsal. And the good speaker finally gives one extra rehearsal. The evaluator gives one extra observation. So you have to put, whether in Toastmaster, whether in job, whether in personal life, you have to put that extra effort to achieve something, and that is your 13th loaf. So I have a question for you. If there is one reason why a club, MCTC, stands after long 13 years, I want answers from Beck, as old Toastmasters are sitting there, Rahul, Anurag. Can you please tell us that why MCTC is standing after long 13 years? Yes.
Because of its professionalism, the club is standing great, and we are still working.
Yes, professionalism.
Because of the people, I would say, throughout the years we have had good people in our club, and they maintain those qualities throughout the year. And hopefully we continue to do so. So it's because of the people who are there.
Yes.
I believe the support system is present here between people. Everyone is very supportive, and I have seen personally there is improvement in each and everyone journey from this tenure whenever he is part of this program. So I believe these things will eventually help people to be part of this Toastmasters, stay with it, and this is why we are still there.
Yes, Shrosti, please. We are standing together because we have a common cause, that is continuous growth in our communication skills, ability to learn to lead, and each and every member at different junctures has stayed focused and chosen to take MCTC's name forward. Because generation after generation members choose to give their extra efforts, to give their 13th loaf. If I want answers from everyone, if success were a recipe, what would be its most important ingredient?
Love.
Commitment,
Commitment, discipline,
Focus.
focus,
Resilience.
sorry, trust, resilience,
Dedication.
dedication. Interesting. Love. Yes. Love for passion for doing the things. If we don't love our job, we don't love our job. Sorry. My bad. We love money, what we get at the end of the month. But passion, love for Toastmaster, love for public speaking, that's why we are coming here every Sunday. Have you ever heard about compounding effect? Suppose you want to learn something every day's growth plus the next day's growth. That is, we will be approximately 37 times better. That is known as compounding effect. We are putting in extra effort to be in Toastmaster, to stand and to take an icebreaker speech, to come from that seat to here. Now, let's travel back. If you could, you have to raise your hand and then answer. If you could, go back to your very first Toastmaster meeting when you came here as a guest. What advice would you give yourself?
Join Toastmasters in this week.
Sorry,
Join the Toastmaster in the very first week.
join the Toastmaster. Yes.
Come every Sunday.
Come every Sunday.
Have patience and be consistent.
Have patience and be consistent. And
Make the payment on the same day itself so that you will appear to join.
make the payment on the same day. Yes,
Otherwise,
correct.
if you decide on the first day that I join, probably you know. So, make the payment by the
Anyone else?
I would advise myself that I must take up all these roles because I am still fearful of some roles. So when presiding officer offers me immediately, I refuse. I won't be able to do it.
When I came here as a guest, I came in 2022 earlier first. And that day I advised myself that I had to join immediately. But due to some circumstances, I joined after 2 years. And those 2 years, every Sunday I was missing. Maybe Toastmaster meeting happening. Every Sunday is like that. Isn't it amazing that how much we grow just keeps showing us? Last Sunday, as we all know, that our new EC has elected. We all see them as leaders, that this is our president, this is our VP, right? But what is the story behind this? Whenever the next Sunday your new president will be here, you guys or guests will see that this is our new president. She will be leading our next 6 months. But what will be the story behind this? What can be the reason behind this?
Because they want
They
to
were
move
elected.
on, they want to take a step forward in their
Exactly. They want to take step forward. They were also guests. Similarly, some guests are sitting today. And they choose to put extra effort, that 13th floor, to be a leader. No one born to be a good speaker. No one born to be a good leader. If you prove that I am a good leader or I am a good speaker, I can speak, then you will not join Toastmaster. People will get bored. If they think that I am a good speaker, why to join? Then raise your hand if Toastmaster has made you more confident. You have forgotten part of your speech. Everyone, you have accepted a role last minute. And you have received a feedback that changed you. Okay. Guests were confused what's going on. You have made new friends. Now, you guys have to put some extra efforts. 13th floor. I'm going to call someone as a volunteer here, and I'm going to give a scenario. It can be based on Toastmaster, it can be based on real life, not too much difficult, and you guys have to guess what it can be. So who wants to come as a volunteer and yes, please. Timer, please see. 20 seconds. you have to act and they will guess. No talking.
I think I should just give an example, what you have not mentioned. Just give an example, like this could be the sentence, like that, so that all of us know it will be in sentence scenario.
It's a hint that it can be based on Toastmaster.
Writing speech.
Prepared speech.
Writing.
Feedback.
Speech writing done, like
What is feedback?
memorizing.
No content.
Is it about Toastmasters?
Memorizing.
Time up. He is waiting for his speech results.
But I've given it separately. Like I've given an exam. I've given.
Yeah.
But
it's
now I'm
like-
waiting for the result. What it would be. So yeah, I'm not good at acting that way. But
So
anyway,
if
I'm
it
fine.
is difficult, next, Anu, please. Yes, please. Anu, go ahead. I'll go after you. I want to. I love this hospitality.
Encouragement.
Guest introduction.
Encourage guests to take part. Thank you. Next. Anu, yes.
Toastmaster production also.
To guess it.
Joined by Toastmasters.
This is not based on Toastmasters.
Surprise gift. Surprise gift. Surprise gift.
Surprise test. Surprise gift.
Surprise.
Surprise party.
Surprise party. Surprised. Show.
Favorite topic surprise.
Time's up.
But you didn't pretend to love it. He is opening and give a gift and pretending that he loves it. He didn't pretend that he loves it either.
He's just opening and not showing like he loves it.
I know if you do this when your girlfriend gives you a gift, she'll give you one right back. Yes, yes. Now our drama king is coming now.
One second, I don't have to speak, right?
You don't have to lip sync.
Start.
No, but we understood a little bit.
Evaluation. Speech.
Speech delivery.
Forgetting the speech.
Yes. Good one. And forgetting his speech halfway. Now last one. Who wants to come?
As a typical.
Give a chance to guess it.
Yes, any guest can come. Yes, please.
We have another guest over there.
Oh, yes. It is like this. As you are the guest, so it can be related.
Everything is prepared. Settled up. And then your phone ready.
Unexpected moments.
Table topics. Table topics.
Cleaning the tables.
It's based.
Smiling.
Table topic. You are a table topic speaker.
Myself.
Time's up.
Yes, he heard his name as a table topic speaker. So isn't it interesting that without speaking, we just put extra effort to know what is going on. So communication is not only about speaking or listening. It's all about how we say or how we act. Suppose if I say that today is a beautiful day. What guys do you think? Without any expression. That today is a beautiful day. So communication is all about how we say it. Our tone. Everything is all about communication. As we conclude our today's theme, a baker dozen was really not about number 13. It was about giving more than what we are giving, that extra effort. Our 13 years of MCTC has been doing exactly that. That people come here giving their extra efforts to be a good leader, to be a good speaker, to give their icebreaker, to stand up from that seat to come here. We all are doing this. Our 13th milestone, I want you to ask yourself, what will be your 13th loaf? Because the story of next 13 years started from the step you will take today. Thank you. Now, we will start our first session, that is prepared speeches. In that, as I told you, that speakers have prepared their speeches since months, since weeks, and then they will come here to present yours in front of you. Our first speaker is Toastmaster Saurabh, who is the newest member of our club, and he is going to give his icebreaker speech. I told you that in icebreaker, it is of 4 to 6 minutes timer. Please note the timings. And after icebreaker, you all have to give standing ovation as the sign of encouragement. He is, by profession, he works in IT industry. His hobbies are biking, cars and fitness. Let's welcome Toastmaster Saurabh. His evaluator is Toastmaster Shreya. I would like to request Toastmaster Shreya to read his objective speech.
Toastmaster Saurabh is presenting his first speech, which is icebreaker speech. His pathway is presentation mastery. As it is an icebreaker, it is level 1, project 1 number, and the speech title is My Journey So Far. All the best, team Saurabh. My Journey So Far.
My journey so far, Toastmaster Saurabh.
Thank you. First of all, thank you, Toastmaster Millennium, for giving me such a warm welcome. Thank you, everyone. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests.
Good morning.
Today, my name is Saurabh Singh, and I'm here today to talk about a little bit about my journey. How a young, curious boy from a small town grew into an IT professional, became a leader, and now learning the art of public speaking in front of you. People often think, after spending 1.5 decades in the technology industry, speaking in front of people must be coming naturally to me. But trust me, it doesn't. After spending close to 17 years, I was quite languid explaining the system architectures, project plans, business initiatives, functional design, technical design in front of my team and to the people. But say, Saurabh, explain yourself, introduce yourself for 5 or 10 minutes, and it gets really difficult for me. And that's one of the reasons I'm here in the Toastmaster. Along these years, there were learning too. I have a simple belief and trust that every problem has a solution if you are willing to learn. With this mindset, and I would say that mindset, took me along, and I was able to go to different organizations, challenging projects, and I met different people from the diverse culture across the world. As I told you, there were along these years, I've learned a lot from the technology. I've seen that technology has changed dramatically from the manual process to the automation, from the traditional software to the cloud platforms. And now you see that the technology is already shifting toward the artificial intelligence. But I would say one thing that has remained constant is that technology alone cannot create success. But the people do. The best projects I have been part of were not successful because of the smartest software or the technology. They succeeded because the teams, the people working there were trusting each other. They were communicating openly and they were working toward a common goal. That was one of the reasons they succeeded. Outside of my work, I have several interests. I enjoy traveling places. During these activities, I get the chance to meet people, to get connected with a different culture, diversity, and that's a learning for me. I'm a car enthusiast. I enjoy learning about automobiles, driving it, and also learning, understanding its mechanism. I'm equally passionate about biking. For me, biking is not just a mere transportation. It's something that gives me an experience of freedom. I'm also a fitness enthusiast. Fitness has taught me a lesson that progress doesn't happen overnight. You have to be consistent. Other than this, I also enjoy learning new skills all the time. I have been spending time learning communications and artificial intelligence. I personally feel that learning should never stop, irrespective of your age or your experience. Now I would like to explain why Toastmasters matters to me. I've come to a very important, significant stage in my career where I feel that the technology alone is not going to help me to grow further. I need to be an effective communicator. I should know how to influence decisions, to connect with people, to inspire others, and also communicating my ideas confidently. I understand, as someone once said, that every expert was once a beginner, and I'm really proud to be that beginner today. I'm really looking forward to learning with all of you, from all of you. And I will try to be a better speaker, better listener, and last but not the least, an effective communicator. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to present this icebreaker speech in front of you. Thank you. Thank you. So that was just, I don't know, I just learned from these tricks from a young cricketer, Weber Suryavanshi, so, I just wanted to write something that I will be able to make it today, and I think, I was able to do it, so that's what. Thank you.
Amazing. Giving icebreaker is the second step. What is the first step? Yes, deciding to join Toastmasters. Now, 1 minute silence for the feedback. Okay, we'll continue with next speaker. Next speaker is Toastmaster Utkarsh, who joined in January 2026. He is working as a category manager in Adda 247. His hobby is drumming and his evaluator is Toastmaster Amitabh. I would like to request Toastmaster Amitabh, please read his speech objective.
Good morning everyone. Toastmaster Lucas is pursuing the pathway presentation mastery. His level is 1, project 3. Speech objective is practice vocal variety and body language. And speech title is the pressure at different ages of life. All the best, Toastmaster Lucas.
Toastmaster Utkarsh, the pressure at different ages of life. Toastmaster Utkarsh, the pressure at different ages of life.
Pressure of prepared speech without preparation. How many of you thought in your childhood that life would become easier after school? I also. But after completing my studies in school, life has knocked at my door and said to me, wow, you have unlocked level 2 of problems. Since from our childhood, we always think about that pressure is nothing, just a negative word. We always focus upon that he's giving me pressure. He just wants me to criticize. He wants me to criticize. So we always focus that what we are doing in our life. At every stages of life, as my topic and our Toastmasters say, the pressure builds ourselves. Pressure builds us. But at different meaning of life, at different stages of life, what we accept that pressure as. Firstly, in our childhood, we think that if I complete my homework, that I will become free. The pressure is over. But I want to watch cartoons. Mummy is calling me. Close the TV and go to study. I am playing cricket. 6 hours. Mummy is calling me. Come back to his home. It's 6 to 7 p.m. already. Again, I am watching cartoon. Papa is coming. Go back to sleep. It's 11 p.m. already. What are you doing? In this childhood era, we always think that main problem is study. But we enter in our teenage cycle, where everyone start asking us, what do you want to become? What do you want to be in your career? And I am standing still, thinking, what I want to eat in lunch. I don't know. This stage is also called a pressure of building ourselves, pressure of becoming what we want to become. At class 12, most of you have started thinking that I should prepare for SSB. I should prepare for engineering. What should I opt for? Commerce, accounting, or science, or arts? Then comes the age of interrogation. Everyone starts asking you, what are you doing in your life? What is your job? How much you are earning? When are you getting married? And again, we start thinking, this is a different kind of pressure. I want to enjoy my life. Someone is posting Himalayas photos on Instagram and watching this, and someone is asking what you want in your career. That is again amazing thing to evolve us, that we want to enjoy at the other side and become a better person and become successful in our career at the other side. But we don't know the meaning of success. We earn money, we earn a lot of money, then again we want to attract something, we want to get something in our life, right? Then there comes a stage, we become parents. We have different kind of pressure. along with our life, we have a life of a child also. What do you want to become? We have to go to send him to school. We have to send him to the karate classes. We have to send him to swimming and different kind of co-curricular activities also. So that it become better version of himself or herself. And we are thinking of ourselves along with that. And what all you think? When we come at the age of 50 to 60s, where the pressure goes? Is there any pressure or not? Can you answer? Anyone? Rahul?
Yes, there is pressure.
What kind of pressure? At the age of retirement, at the age of 50, 60.
Medical
At the age of
pressure.
50, 60, they can say I'm not medical, I have a lot of fear that what if I exercise a bit too extensive and I might come over the years.
Get your sunset about doctors married.
Many things are there. Like right now, if you are thinking about your insurance, EMI, car bills, and electricity bill, everything, at the age of 50, 60, you think about my doctor is my best friend. I have to be fit for more than 10 to 20 years for my children. I have to marry, I have to do the marriage of our children. Right? So this is all our life at different stages, the pressure of different stages. But I want to ask you all, without pressure, are we going to do something here? Without pressure, are we getting the diamond? Without pressure, our muscle will grow. Without pressure, our mind will grow. No. Without pressure, I am also not going to stand here. My speech is not ready till morning also, but in the pressure of I have taken something, I have taken some responsibility to speak towards of you. I have prepared that. Whatever I wanted, right? Like boss also asked me, give me the report, where it is. Papa, send me the money to pay the rent. Where are you? Coming at home or not? I am not going to give you dinner. Pressure always make you think. Pressure always make you to react. Pressure always make you to become a better version of yourself. And that's how you become a better Toastmaster. You become a better person in your life, and you succeed in whatever goal, what you want to achieve. Amazing, right? The pressure which we think, the negative word of our childhood becomes a part of our life and our growing master in all our lifetime. Right? So, enjoy the pressure. What we think about pressure, that what it will make us. Always think about that. And this is what the pressure of different stages of life make us at our old age. Thank you.
Relatable speech, isn't it?
Yes.
Everyone feels pressure at different ages, whether we are teenagers or whether we are working or whether we are married or parents. We feel pressure sometimes. Have you shared the link? Yeah. 2 minutes silence for the feedback. You have to give feedback for both the speakers. Members can assist guests, please. Share QR code with guests. it's time for our next session, impromptu session. As our president, butterfly session. Because in this, if table topic master says our name, we always feel butterflies in our stomach. Whether we are prepared or not. But we think, what can be the topic? Whether I can speak or not. So for this, I am going to call someone who is a member since 2022, working as a lead data scientist, and he will be taking the role of VP/PR in our next term EC. Let's welcome Toastmaster Rahul.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My name is Rahul. What's my name? Today, I'm playing the role of table topic master. As the table topic master, I'll be inviting you on the stage and giving you a topic, and you will have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. That's the usual thing that happens in a usual table topic session. But today, it's not a usual meeting, it's a special meeting. So table topic segment will also be a bit unusual. What I'll be doing is that, instead of calling one person, I'll be calling a pair, 2 people on the stage. I will be giving a topic and you will have to discuss it out. Collectively, you will have 1 to 2 minutes. The format would be something like, you don't have to speak turn by turn, as in one person speaks half of the time, another person speaks half of the time. That's not what I want. I want an actual conversation. For example, once you are given a topic, for example, the topic is Hollywood is better than Bollywood. What you can do that one person starts, Hollywood is definitely better than Bollywood. Have you seen the quality, the scale, the amount of efforts they put, etc., etc. Now the other person can jump in anytime and maybe cut the person. They don't have to wait depending on the situations. You can jump in anytime you want. They may interrupt and say, well guys, do you know that Bollywood has significantly more number of movies released every year compared to Bollywood? The other person can jump in again and say, having more movies released doesn't mean that Hollywood isn't better than Bollywood. Something like that. Throughout the segment, you have to have conversation and you have to face the audience. Momentarily, you can face the speaker, the other speaker, but you don't have to speak like this. Okay? Face the audience. Now, how will I decide whom to call upon the stage? I'll not decide. I'll give this power to you. What I'll be doing is that I'll be enacting a dialogue from a popular movie from Bollywood. Dialogue would be in Hindi, but I have translated it into English. I'll ask a question on that dialogue, and whoever answers will have the power to choose the speakers. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. So let's prioritize someone who has not taken up the roles or the guest. Is that clear? Yes. Can we get started?
Yes.
The first dialogue. Rama, you must have heard the name. You have to raise the hand and let me ask the question. You don't have to jump in and answer, otherwise you will be blacklisted.
Just tell the name.
Yeah, tell the movie name. This dialogue was here. Toastmasters. Wrong? Yes, sir.
शाहरुख खान कुछ कुछ होता है.
Wrong?
No.
Wrong. In that movie, Akshay Kumar is also there. No. Akshay Akshay and Shahrukh.
No.
तो पागल है. Now you can choose 2 speakers.
Good one.
Nobody has to raise hand. We will choose. Let's first choose 2 members.
You can show
Toastmaster Anurag and Toastmaster Monica.
Let's invite guys, don't fight with what's holding. Okay? No physical fight. Please. Choose a number from 1 to 10. Okay, the topic is the timer has the most power in the room. The timer has the most power in the room. Anybody can speak for and against. Over to you.
Do you really think timer has more power?
I guess yes, he has. He or she has.
I don't think so.
Why?
Prove.
Yeah, I can prove because I don't think so. People used to love a meeting like 3 hours, 4 hours. Like if you love something, it should be in a small quantity rather than too much.
Timer has power if he can control the person who is speaking, right? If the person move out of the stage just after 1 minute, but the timer is at stage.
But that's how it is.
No, it can't work in that way. Timer is an essential role, but I don't think he has much power. Prove me this. I am wrong.
Okay. I can prove the timer has much power. He or she has more power than anyone. Because I don't think so without timer we can start our meeting. Because punctuality, it matters.
Yeah, punctuality is a different factor. It's about if he or she
Let me
has
finish.
power or not.
Let me
Sure.
finish.
Take
You
your
can't
time.
cut my because every role has their own job, right? So if timer is not there, so people will say just stop giving another person chance, and that's the main point. I guess timer is important. Without him, we can't do nothing.
Yes. Yeah. Monica, I agree with you that
Yeah.
timer is important, but the question is, does he have power or not? I believe he does not have much power because timer is just doing just noting down the time and all, and in the end, I don't believe he has much decision to take. Decisive decision he can take. He's just doing his job. It's not about power or not having power. He's doing his job.
One suggestion, favorite topic master, let us not give the indication because that is also an internalization of the time concept.
Yeah, from next time onwards, I'll not be interrupting. I thought that you both of them were not focusing on the time. So let's make sure that we do not exceed time. You will have usual 2 minutes and 30 seconds as grace period. Okay. Otherwise, great attempt, Toastmaster Monica and Toastmaster Anurag. Moving forward with the next dialogue, Mogambo is pleased.
Mr. India.
You are blacklisted.
Mr. India.
Yes. So
And
you
now I
can
get
choose
the
2
chance.
speakers.
Let me see. Toastmaster Abhita and Toastmaster Sumit.
A big round of applause for Toastmaster Anurag. Choose a number from 1 to 9.
4.
Your topic is waking up late on weekends, yes or no? Waking up late on weekends, yes or no? with you, Varda and Suri.
Okay, I feel waking up late is a luxury, is a most pleasant thing one can do, and I always enjoy having a late mornings on weekends. However, only for Toastmasters meeting, I get up early and come here to show that I am more committed about this particular cause. So I am always for of waking up late, get relaxed and enjoy the weekends.
I have different contrasting views on this. I prefer to get up at 5 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday as well. Because when you start your time, when you get up on time, then your all activities go as per your plan. Getting up early is the sign of having a lot of energy in you. And you are confident that all your work will be completed which you have planned in the weekend. If you get up late, that lazy thoughts are going to be in your mind and you won't be able to complete all your planned tasks. You will continue to procrastinate.
I feel we should not compete with hens. They have a tendency to wake up at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock and try to wake up others also. We are not animals, and we should not have any intention to challenge the sun also. We should always respect the sun. Let it come early. We can come a little late. We all are normal, common humans.
Getting up early gives you a chance to go to the gym, to go to running, to go to swimming. These are the activities which actually wake you up. If you wake up late at 11 or 12, you are still sleeping. Your mind is not active. Science has told that when you wake up early, when you follow a routine of sleep and waking up early, then your mind is most active. This is the most healthy exercise which everyone should follow.
Thank you.
Great at it. Moving forward will be one more rule that I want to add. It is not always the movie name, so please wait for me to complete the question. The third question. My cousin Arjun will come back. My cousin Arjun will come back. What is the name of the actress who said this dialogue? Yes, ma'am. Yes. You can choose two speakers. You can choose yourself as well. If you want. Deepika? And one more. You can participate. Jyoti. Choose a number from 1 to 8, except 4. 1. Your topic is road trips or flights. Road trips or flights.
I prefer flights over road trips. Why? Because it makes me feel motion sick. I do not want my whole trip to be ruined by my vomit. I don't want my whole trip would be making me feel nauseous all the time. That's why I prefer flights over road trips.
I think road trips are equally beautiful. Why? Life is not about destination. It is about the journey. When you are going on a road trip, you are behind the wheel. When you are behind the wheel, you have the chance to take your car the way you want. You can enjoy the ride, you can enjoy the mountain views, and you can choose your speed. At what speed you want to go, at what speed you want to enjoy. You can take a pause when you are tired, you can take moments with your family, you can make your day more memorable by switching on the tunes whatever you want. It is that 4-hour journey, that 5-hour journey also becomes memorable when you go on a road trip. Vis-a-vis flight, when you are present in a cage and you are asked just be silent, do not move because you have a limited space, and just fly. I think flight is more towards the distance. When I have to go for a large distance, definitely I will go for a flight. And I want to enjoy the journey, I will definitely go for a road trip. And I am also someone who loves to hold the anchor.
I still feel if you are traveling by flight, then you are going to cover the distance in a shorter time and you would have much more time to enjoy the whole journey with your family or with your friends by doing the activities that you have previously planned for yourself. So I feel sometimes it's better to choose flight to cover the distance in a shorter time and enjoy the activities that you actually wanted to do and not sit at your home or with the people whom you already are talking in almost every time.
I was reading a survey which was primarily a comparison between the foreigners and Indians. When Indians go on a trip, their journey is not about the trip, their journey is all about the activities, the plan which they have made. It is an endless journey in which they are just trying to cover up, touch every point. Wherein when we see the foreigners, they take a luxurious yacht and spend time over there. In 365 days, we merely have time for our family, for kids. And when I go on a vacation, it's absolutely no phone, no gadgets, nothing. It's just me and you. And every moment is yours. You can talk to me about anything. I even enjoy a morning cup of tea when I sit under a tree and do my 5 minutes meditation or read some Zen books or whatever they are. But for me, life is every moment, everything which I can enjoy. Thank you.
Again, keep track of the time, otherwise I'll have to interrupt in between. Because we have a lot of people who are yet to participate. Whenever red card shows up, it's time to wrap up. Now, moving forward, the fourth dialogue. Basanti, do not dance in front of these dogs. What was the name of the character who said this? Yes, Toastmaster Anu. Viru. Yes. Choose two speakers. Let's invite guests.
Yes. So,
Two guests.
sorry, what is your name? Dipakshi and okay, can you come please?
It's all right, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. It's normal conversation.
Dipakshi and Bharat.
One of you could lead in case someone starts. Anybody can take the charge. So don't worry. Now choose a number from 1 to 8, except for 1 and 4. 3. Your topic is phone call or WhatsApp messages. Phone calls or WhatsApp messages.
Okay. So I'm more of a WhatsApp person because let's say you don't want to talk with someone for hours of time. You don't get the topic to move ahead with the conversation. After a certain time, let's say 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you don't have what you need to talk. If it's a WhatsApp, you just post some message and you just wait for other person. Certain messages you need to give certain time for other person to respond back as well. And one more thing is you also feel certain times language in order to make sure sometimes language you don't feel like calling someone and having a conversation. So I prefer WhatsApp for this.
So I'm more of a phone call person because it's faster, and when I have an important topic to discuss, I can just make a call and have a one-on-one conversation rather than typing on WhatsApp, which I think when I'm typing, I'm losing a lot. The person may be available, may not be available. Sometimes they are replying back to me in an hour, after 5 minutes. So the rhythm of the conversation just stops. So this is the main reason that I prefer conversation on phone calls, because it's a rhythmic conversation. Many ideas, many topics, many things that are going on in my mind, I can just blurt those things out and talk to a friend. It makes me feel light and ready for the day.
It's not just WhatsApp. Even if you're going to an office or something, You get messages on Slack and Teams meeting. My manager asks me something, I don't have an immediate answer to respond back. If he calls me, I'll be just replying. So I get the time to respond back as well in WhatsApp or some other social medias. I think that is very important even in your relationship. You just need to give some time for your partner or someone to understand what they are going through and respond back. So I prefer WhatsApp rather than asking multiple times in a phone.
So as my partner just said one word that we go blank when we are calling. So that's why we are here on Toastmasters, to not to just go blank and try to improve our conversation. So being on Toastmasters is speaking, coming out and speaking. So that is the same way we are conversing. We have in a conversation with our managers, going on a call, going on a Teams call, giving a presentation, talk. This is how we build our confidence. So I think conversation and call is.
Now moving forward, the next question. Wherever I stand, that's where the line begins. Wherever I stand, that's where the line begins. What is the name of the movie, sir? People raise hands before listening to the questions.
I was going to say Amitabh Bachchan, but then you changed the question itself.
You also raised
Okay,
hands.
Kavya. Lucky.
No. You were raising hands for long. No. It's a very popular movie, but movie name might not be very really. No. It starts with K. The name of the movie.
Oh, what is the venture?
What is the name of the character? Character.
Vijay.
No. The first half is correct. Kali. Okay. I'll choose this because this time the movie name is Kalia actually. It's a very popular movie. Yeah. Okay, I will choose Toastmaster Siddharth and Toastmaster Rupesh. Choose a topic from 1 to 9, except for 1, 3, and 7. Reels versus long videos. Reels versus long videos.
I think long videos are better because in reels we just keep scrolling and like it becomes addictive because of the dopamine rush that we get.
So I'm actually having the same opinion, but I will speak it. So yeah, definitely, reels are better because we have to spend less time watching them.
But I think that in long videos we can grasp more, we can learn more. In reels we just like scroll within 5 seconds and just move on to the next one. In long video we sit and watch something that we can learn.
So if you see the reels, I think so from our perspective it may be a little bit distraction, but for the user perspective who are making the reels, it gives a lot of opportunity to them to come in front of the users.
That is a movement, but I think, for example, that in reels we do get, like for example, if I need to learn something, if I'm learning something from AI or something, so I just sit down, see a long video and just try and test it side by side doing it, but I can't do that with reels. I just go forward and just forget what time it is.
Okay. For the folks who have budget constraint or using so much data, so they can just go through the reel and just land up to the right video after just seeing the video.
But YouTube is also free.
Yes, you said it right. YouTube is free, but using YouTube is the cost.
So
Thank you, Toastmaster Rupesh. Thank you, Toastmaster Siddharth. Great attempt. Moving forward, next question. Once I make commitment, I don't even listen to myself. Once I make commitment, I don't even listen to myself. What is the name of the character who said this? Yes, Toastmaster. Yeah. You can choose two speakers. You have to choose today itself.
You become my
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's all right.
Getting an opportunity, man.
Yes, yes.
Just base.
Toastmaster Shriya.
Toastmaster shows. Sriyan shows.
Yeah,
Choose a number from 2 to okay. Movies at home or in theaters? Movies at home or in theaters?
Yes, thanks.
I personally enjoy going for movies at the theatre because in a lot of cases for me, it's not just the movie but also the other experiences associated with the movie. To start with, I prefer going for movies at the theatre that have a lot of sound and dishum and all those extra things around. And of course, to add to it, although the popcorn is pricey, but I learn to budget myself and not spend elsewhere so that I can indulge in my tub of popcorn.
But I always enjoy a movie at home. Why? Netflix, your system, your AC room temperature, whatever suits your soothing point, a tub of popcorn that is made by you, bought by you, doesn't matter, a cold drink, a pizza, whatever you want, you can order and sit at your home while enjoy. Movie of your choice, volume of the theatre of your choice, and the food, everything is of your choice. So I always prefer movie in a room because even if you watch an action movie, the sound, the gun sound, everything makes me sometimes anxious and I get a headache. So movie at a home is always the best option for me.
70mm screen, Dark Knight Rises, Christopher Nolan at his best. You will not get it at home, howsoever much of an excellent home theatre system we might have.
65 inches TV, JVN home theatre, and trust me, watching Javi Mat at home, maybe for the 100th time, is the best feeling for me.
The reclining seat, people coming and serving to you and you can just relax, getting and soaking in that atmosphere. Bliss, I tell you.
Sitting on your sofa, in whatever position you want to lie down and watch, having all the family members that may need you right in the home, and then it's just takes a Zomato order to order anything that you want, be it popcorn, be it pizza, be it burgers, or be it nachos, or just anything.
All right, thank you. Lovely.
How much time is left? Together.
We can take one more class.
Sir, if you want to come alone and just speak about, introduce yourself, if you're comfortable. Okay, next time.
Maybe just introduce yourself.
You can just introduce yourself. It's okay. Last question. Today I have building property, bank balance, bungalow, a car. What do you have? What was the name of the character who said this?
Vijay.
Full name? Full name? Otherwise he will get a chance to choose the no. Anyway, your answer was right. It was Vijay Verma. So you can choose two speakers.
You can choose yourself also, as you said.
You
I can do it?
You
Yeah. Okay, myself and then one more. Right?
That's why
Toastmaster Aishwarya and Toastmaster
Just a
Saurabh.
question. I am alone here.
No, I will be doing with you.
Everybody has gotten chance.
Okay,
You
okay.
can hand it over to someone. Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you want.
Okay, please. What's too funny? Choose a number from 5, 6, 8 and 9.
8.
Voice notes should be under 30 seconds. Voice notes should be under 30 seconds. Voice notes should be under 30 seconds.
Right, absolutely, I agree with this. When we are sending messages on WhatsApp app to someone, I absolutely agree that it should be within 30 seconds, and it can be a short message, and you can send it faster. It won't be taking that much bandwidth, and you will get your response pretty soon.
Well, from my point of view, it's not necessary that voice note can be of 30 seconds. It can extend according to the topic or depending of the seriousness of the topic, and it can go till 1 minute or so instead of 30 seconds.
I won't go gender bias, but I feel that the boys always keep their messages short. So I think that will definitely serve the purpose, and there's no point of making it more than 30 seconds.
But it depends on the type of topic you want to give the voice note to whoever the concerned person.
I'll do it multiple times. I'll keep it first time within 30 seconds, then again I'll get the response, again I can do it. So I'll keep it short.
But if you are sending the voice note on WhatsApp, it's not necessary the concerned person sees at the same moment. The concerned person can take 5 minutes or after 1 hour according to the schedule of his or her.
That's absolutely fine. I mean, she's right that the other person could be taking more time to respond. But I feel like definitely solve the purpose. Even if I have a weaker connectivity, keeping it short will definitely help to save the bandwidth and send it more faster.
Yes, you can keep it short according to the topic. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Saurabh, Toastmaster Aishwarya. One request, I think we should not disqualify people in the segment because I think everybody overshoot the time. That would be from me. Over to you, the Toastmaster of the day.
Great initiative, something unique in table topics, isn't it? As we all enjoyed. So let's have a 5 minutes break for chit-chat session. After 5 minutes, we will meet for the important part of Toastmasters evaluation. Now the most important part of our Toastmaster session, evaluation. Waiting for the speech results, right? And to lead this session, I would like to call General Evaluator, Toastmaster Deepika.
What a great session it was. Now it is said that feedback or evaluation is a breakfast for champions. So let's start having breakfast ourselves. So first I would like to call upon the stage the evaluators for the prepared speeches. So our first speaker was Toastmaster Saurabh and his evaluator was Toastmaster Shriya.
Please.
As Toastmaster Saurabh said, every expert was once a beginner, and that beginner was Toastmaster Saurabh, who took the first step of coming on stage and giving the icebreaker speech. The feedback, the recommendations will come along the way, but first of all, I would like to congratulate TM Saurabh for attempting his first icebreaker speech. We all know it takes a lot of courage to get out of your comfort zone, stand here, be in that uncomfortable position and start talking. It becomes slightly easier in the icebreaker speech because you have to talk about yourself. And we got to know about Toastmaster Saurabh in today's speech. As he mentioned, he loves traveling new places, he loves meeting new people, he is a car enthusiast, and the most important quality that he kept on emphasizing was his learning attitude, that he has never stopped learning. Till now in his career, he has seen all the technology involvements, how he started with basic technologies and now we have all reached to the AI era, and yet he sees that my journey is not finished. I have to still learn to be in this competitive world. And this is all relatable to each one of us, right? So Toastmaster Saurabh, talking about your body language, your voice, your words, the way you started your speech may sound nervous, but let me tell you, your body language was not showing any sign of nervousness. The way you were using your hands during your speech tells about a very confident personality that is you. Only recommendation that I saw was in icebreaker speech, icebreaker speech is generally an introduction for the person itself. We wanted to know your journey, where you were born, how you brought up, how your childhood was, and then how you landed into a job and where you landed into a job. Rather than your learnings, your advancements on how you have coped up with the corporate world, we wanted to know more about your personal journey, because that is what icebreaker says. I break the ice talking about you. And I also would like to say, if you would have chosen to speak about your journey, like Toastmaster from childhood to adulthood, the content would have been more relatable to you, and it would have given you more confidence on the stage. So it's my suggestion. You may, if you want to, give a speech again, you can give a speech about yourself, so that we all get to know you as a person, or you may switch to a next project. But whatever your attempt was, we really loved it, and we were glad that you gave an icebreaker speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shreya. Now we have our second speaker, Toastmaster Utkarsh. And for Toastmaster Utkarsh, we have our Toastmaster Amitabh as his rival. Toastmaster Amitabh.
No one was born perfect. Grinding of feedback loop produced the champions. This is the same session what we are going to have, and we have seen that Toastmaster Utkarsh has delivered the third speech here, and in every speech there were a lot of improvements observed. Starting with the content, first I would like to say it is very essential to get the audience hooked with your speech, and for that there are two ways one can hook the audience. One is asking the question, the audience start engaging in the process, and second thing is giving some humorous content. And I will like to mention here that Toastmaster Utkarsh did both the things together in the first few sentences only. So that was a great work done by Toastmaster Utkarsh, so that the whole throughout the speech audience was hooked. The objective of speech was practice vocal variety and body language. So I will give more emphasis on that. Some of the mentions were, what are you doing in yourself? How how much you are earning. So there were little emphasis on these sentences, but I will feel like these kind of sentences can be made more dramatic. What are you doing with yourself? Something like that, so that you can grab more attention of the audience. So that is one of the part I will say. And at the same time, on the body language, I will say there are a lot of improvements from the previous speeches. Your stage movement also got improved while speaking. However, there is more room to improve. At the end, there was a call to action also, that pressure leads to the growth, and that is very essential to have. Many times it requires a lot of pressure to deliver little extra, and that is what his core message was at the end of the speech. So all in all, I will say it was a wonderful speech. I wish all the best to Toastmasters and his learning journey. Thank you.
Now we have a wonderful session of table topics. So let's hear it from our table topic evaluators how you did. So I'd like to welcome Toastmaster Anup for table topic evaluations.
Good afternoon everyone. My name is Toastmaster Anup. I'm your table topic evaluator. What an amazing session it was, conducted by our Toastmaster Rahul. He conducted the session in a different way. We had a long table topic session today. We had 14 speakers, and let me come back to the speakers one by one. Our first speaker there was Toastmaster Anurag and Toastmaster Monica. The topic was the timer has the most power in the room. Toastmaster Anurag started talking against the topic, and he quickly started talking and he structured his thought really well. One recommendation for Toastmaster Anurag is most of the time your hands were clubbed, so you may work on your body language and hand gestures. Toastmaster Monica, again, she talked in the favor of the topic and countered each and every point of Toastmaster Anurag. One recommendation could be she could maintain the eye contact with the audience, because most of the time she was looking towards Toastmaster Anurag. So it will be helpful for audience to get connected with the speaker, and you can also speak a little louder. The second topic was waking up late, or waking up late is good or bad. We had two speakers, Toastmaster Amitabh and Toastmaster Sumit. Toastmaster Amitabh started talking in the favor of the topic, waking up late. The eye contact and hand gesture was great. You added a little humor in your speech, so it was great for the audience to get connected with the topic and get engaged. One recommendation for you is you can use the stage a little more, because you were standing only on one position, and it could enhance your speech when you are talking about any humor, so you may use the stage a little. Next, Toastmaster Sumit, the eye contact was good, and you also structured and countered each and every pointer of Toastmaster Amitabh. One recommendation would be your hand was also clubbed, so you may work on your hand gesture. Next, we had Toastmaster Deepika and Toastmaster guest Jyoti. The topic was road trips or flights. Toastmaster Deepika quickly picked the topic, and the hand gesture and body language was great. Started talking about flights. Toastmaster Jyoti countered each and every pointer of Toastmaster Deepika and started talking in the favor of road trips. You were also confident on the stage. One recommendation for guest Jyoti is your hand was also behind your back when you were started the speech. So you may work on this. No such recommendation for guest speaker Deepika. Next we had two speakers, Toastmaster guest Deepakshi and guest Bharat. Phone calls or WhatsApp messages. Toastmaster guest Bharat quickly thought about the topic, structured his thought really well. Toastmaster Deepakshi was, in starting she was hesitating to come on the stage, but she got the courage and came to the stage. Kudos to you. And she also countered each and every pointer of guest Bharat. One recommendation for guest Bharat would be your hands were clubbed and most of the time. So you may work on the body language and hand gesture, and you may also use the stage a little more. For guest Deepakshi, one recommendation would be you could speak a little louder so that the audience sitting in back could listen each and every pointer of your speech clearly. Next we had Toastmaster Siddharth and Toastmaster Rupesh. The topic was reels versus long videos. Toastmaster Siddharth started talking about in the favor of long videos. The hand gestures was good. He could maintain the eye contact with the audience. He was also looking towards the next speaker. The Toastmaster Rupesh talked in the favor of reels. He was not comfortable in the topic, but he started talking about the topic. One recommendation for guest Rupesh would be your hands was also clubbed. Toastmaster Rupesh would be your hands was also clubbed. You may use the stage movement and some body language as well. Next we had speaker Toastmaster Saraswati and Toastmaster Shriya. Toastmaster Saraswati, quick thinking, talked about in the favor of movies and theatre. She structured her thought really well and showed a perfect example of voice modulation and added a little drama in her speech. Toastmaster Shriya, great confidence and body language, countered each and every pointer of Toastmaster Saraswati. So kudos to you, and no such recommendation for both of you. Next we had voice notes should be under 30 seconds. Toastmaster Aswarya and Toastmaster Saurabh. Quick thinking by Toastmaster Saurabh, he started talking in the favor of the topic and delivered the speech really well. Toastmaster Aswarya talked in the favor of more than 30 seconds. You were really confident and you very clearly talked about the topic and countered each and every pointer of Toastmaster Saurabh. So kudos to you. And you both can improve the eye contact because you were also looking towards each other, and it could be maintained and could be better from the next time. That's all from my side. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Now it's time for our tag team. So first, I would like to welcome the grammarian of today, Toastmaster Ashwin.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Deepika. And now I am back with my report. Toastmaster Nyanshi made a creative usage such as compounding effect. Toastmaster Saurabh used the word of the day once, and he used a creative usage. Proud beginner, DM Utkarsh, you used incorrect usage where he can use like mother is calling me, where he used Toastmaster, please send me the money. Toastmaster Rahul used creative usage, great power with great responsibility. Toastmaster Sumit, creative usage, procrastinate. Toastmaster Deepika made a wonderful creative usage, wonderful. Toastmaster Shreya, flawless. Toastmaster Ajita, flawless. And Toastmaster Anu used a creative usage such as she countered and quick thinking. Thank you. That's all from my side.
Toastmasters, maybe you can also mention the word of the day for
Actually, it's just used by one person, Toastmaster Saurabh. That's all. Thank you.
Now it's time for our counter, Toastmaster Rupesh.
Toastmaster Siddharth, what I told about real was whole life, not watching too much because I have to take our counter roles multiple times just to improve my concentration. I will start giving the report. Before that, congratulations to all the speakers. You all did, good job today presenting in front of so many folks. For the AHA or other filler words, if I say multiple times, that means you have spoken more than one time. So, Toastmaster Shrivasti, Toastmaster Mianchi, you were flawless. Toastmaster Nishi, you were Toastmaster Deepika, you used AHA multiple times in table topics, and so multiple times. Toastmaster Shreya, you were flawless, but during, I think, the feedback session, you mentioned multiple times. Toastmaster Saurabh, you mentioned multiple times, as well used multiple times, and also I think multiple times. And Toastmaster Anu, you also used multiple times. Toastmaster Monita, during the table topics, you also used multiple times. Yes, Dipakshi. So you used multiple times and also so one time. Toastmaster Aishwarya, you used multiple times. That's all. Thank you.
Now it's time for our timer. Our timer for today is Toastmaster Nishi. Toastmaster Nishi, please.
Thank you everyone. It's my first time that I have took this call. So yeah, I am here for the report. So meeting started at the correct time at 10:30. TM Shrivasti, who is presiding officer, took 5 minutes. TM Sumit, who is Toastmaster for today, took 1 minute 53 seconds. TM Nancy, who is Toastmaster of the day for today, took overall 22 minutes. Now coming to the speakers, TM Saurabh took 5 minutes 52 seconds. TM Utkarsh took 7 minutes 36 seconds. TM Shreya took 2 minutes 58 seconds. TM Amitabh took 2 minutes 54 seconds. Table topic master Rahul took 30 minutes 51 seconds overall. Anurag and Monita took 2 minutes 40 seconds. Amitabh and Sumit took 1 minute 57 seconds. Deepika and Jyoti took 3 minutes 7 seconds. Dipakshi and Bharat took 2 minutes 57 seconds. Siddharth and Rupesh took 1 minute 50 seconds. Shri and Shavasti took 2 minutes 45 seconds. Saurabh and Aishwarya took 2 minutes. Table topic evaluator took Anup took 7 minutes 15 seconds. TM Aishwarya, who is grammarian, took 1 minute 46 seconds. TM Rupesh, who is our counter, took 1 minute 53 seconds. And yeah, that's all. Thank always something new to learn. So it's time for my evaluation. So first let me start with how the meeting started on time. So good job to everyone. The guests were also introduced in the beginning of the session. So kudos on that. We have a really nice and engaging session of the by the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Nancy. She has made sure that all the audience are engaged. She also welcomed the speakers, the Toastmasters, to come here and talk about or to express how different kinds of communication skills are. So good job. Now one recommendation for all the Toastmasters: do not leave or enter while the speaker is speaking on the stage, because they get distracted. So please be mindful of that. Now coming to the table topics. So the table topics was presented in a really different way by Toastmaster Rahul. He has showed how an impromptu conversation is actually like when we are in a different set of environment. It was a great idea, great initiative. However, it took a bit longer than it should have. So I would suggest to be mindful of how it should be arranged. Now coming to the speech evaluations. So first let me start with Toastmaster Shreya. So she has evaluated Toastmaster Saurabh and delivered the evaluations wonderfully. She followed the CRC approach. She clearly delivered what should be the objective of an icebreaker speech should be. No such recommendation for her. Now coming to Toastmaster Amitabh. Toastmaster Amitabh has also followed CRC approach. He has evaluated the speaker on the given project, which was to evaluate the body language and voice modulation, which he has done really well by showing an example of how it should have been done. So kudos to Toastmaster Amitabh as well. Now coming to table topic evaluator, Toastmaster Anup. Toastmaster has delivered the evaluation really well for all the 14 speakers that has come up here. He focused on how quickly and how structured thinking of the speakers were. He was also noticing whether the speakers were countering each other or not, because that was the main objective, because they have different opinions, they should have a different opinions on a given topic. So he has done the evaluation really well. Now coming to the tag. So first from grammarian, Toastmaster Aishwarya. So you have done a good job just on the so you can refer to the speaker while you're commenting about them, what the creative uses were. However, you should not mention their names while telling about where it taken into. It could be in general. Toastmaster Rupesh, no such recommendation for you. Toastmaster Nishi, good job as it was your first time. However, I would recommend whenever you are delivering your timer report, you should mention that it is for prepared speeches. This was allotted time, and the timer and the speaker has taken this many to this many time. And in the last, I would say that energy was a bit down from the audience, because whenever someone is coming up here, you should always play a part of clapping and showing an encouragement, so that energy is consistent throughout the session. Overall, the session was good. It was engaging. I had personally something new to learn, and how we can adapt quickly in a new conversation. So I think overall the meeting went well, and now I would like to hand it over to the Toastmaster, President Toastmaster Travesty.
Wow, what an impactful session it was today. I especially liked how both our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Nayanshi, brought in something unique as part of the theme that she talked about, and also especially enjoyed the table topic segment that Toastmaster Rahul conducted. First, he took center stage and walked us through his dialogues, and the way those were translated into English, as impactful as they were equally hilarious. Kudos to him for that. Lovely way to deal with it. I also like the fact that in spite of slight differences as far as the time of things is concerned, we are well within our limits of 12:45, so good job on that. Can I also request our guests and members at this time to please cast your votes in favor of the best speakers, best role players that you've been observing so far in the last 2 hours. Perhaps you can take 30 seconds to finish the task if you've not already done so. Your impressions, your views of the session today. Can we start with you?
Hi, I'm Judy, and this is my second exploration towards the Toastmaster Club. What I found, the energy of this club is quite encouraging. The people are welcomed. They are given opportunity on the first entry itself. Everyone is in some form and shape. I found them to be connected. They are welcoming and they are engaging as well. And they are giving opportunity to people who are hesitant to come on the stage. I think it's a growing, wonderful platform.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes.
So I really enjoyed the session today. I was a bit fearful and scared because speaking has always been hard for me. So when they asked me to join the stage for a debate topic, I was a little hesitant, but I really liked the attitude of you all, encouraging me to go there and researching you. So the attitude of people here, how you are handling things is really great. It is actually giving me a push to joining the Toastmasters Club. So thank you.
Thank you. And please request our VP, Vice President, Membership, Toastmaster Amitabh to get in touch with her and after the meeting. Thank you. Yes, please. Bharat, right?
Yeah. So this is my second session actually. So the first session I was a bit nervous to for the day of this. So this time I was ready to do that. And as both Jodi and the mentioned, the team was very much encouraging. And I never saw someone who's been doing something. They push people. Like I can see they people from various age categories. So that was also quite helpful for me to
Thank you. Thank you. I should also appreciate Bharat because apart from Toastmaster Saurabh, he was the only person who used the word language during the table topic segment. Good job on that.
Yeah, it was really an amazing experience for me today. This is the first time joining for the Toastmasters, but I never expected the session would be going in that way. And even this was the first time, so people have told me that to go on the stage, but I didn't go. But the next time I will definitely go and give my speech there as well.
Great. Glad to hear that. Anybody else who would like to share your impressions, your views? Toastmaster Anurag, would you like to say something?
So this Toastmaster Club, MCTC, is like second home to me, and I'm really happy meeting all of you again, and this brings a smile on my face, and definitely I want to join that. So
Thank you. Appreciate it. Glad to have you back after your hiatus. Good. I hope that at the end of our session today, each one finds within ourselves our own baker's dozen. That tiny little bit, that push that we can give to ourselves for our own improvement as part of our Toastmasters journey. With that, we now reach the drum roll moment, as I like to call it. Anybody else who's not cast their votes? Anyone? Would you like to take a quick 10-20 seconds?